List all internal nodes of a binary tree. So this is the problem statement. So make a list of all internal nodes of a binary tree. We shall have to develop one procedure internal underscore nodes which will take two arguments which will find all internal nodes of a given binary tree and put those nodes in a list. So that is the problem here. If you consider this respective diagram, so here this D, E and G are the leaf nodes and the rest nodes in this tree are the internal nodes and they are nothing but A, B, C and F. So here this particular tree has been represented as input argument here. So T is denoting the tree and here this A is there and B and C are two left child and right child. So here B is there and B is having D and E. So D and E are the leaf nodes. So they will be having left child nil and right child nil accordingly, and then we will be having C with the left child nil but the right child is F. So C is there, left child is nil and the right child is F. F is having the respective G as the left child and right child is nil accordingly. So if we execute this procedure, in that case we will be getting this A, B, C and F in the listed form as output. That is the execution of this goal will be, the output will produce like this. So let us go for one demonstration where this problem will be implemented in Prolog and we shall show you that how to run the code and how the outputs are getting obtained. So here is the demonstration for you. This Prolog program will form a list of all internal nodes, that is non-leaf nodes of one given binary tree. So this is the respective purpose of this code. So here one binary tree has been given. So if we consider non-leaf nodes or internal nodes, so you are getting A, B, C and F. So this is the query we are going to execute on our written code. So now you see the program has been compiled and it is existing in the memory. So you can easily call this predicate, that is internal nodes. So if I execute, I'm getting this one as A, B, C, F. So A, B, C, F is our desired choice here. So now in case of, let us suppose that F is having one right child H. In that case, I must be writing this one as H and then we will be going for nil and nil accordingly. So in that case, along with A, B, C, F, this as H is becoming the leaf node for this tree, so H will not be coming in the given list. So now if I go on executing, I'm getting this one as A, B, C, F. Let us suppose that D is going to have one left child, that is say I. D is going to have one left child. So here I must be writing the left child details. So I'm just making one update here. For this D, left child will be there. So for this D, this is my left child. This is my left child. So I'm writing this one as say I, nil and nil as well. So if I execute my query, then D is coming in the list as it has been planned accordingly. So my codes are executing well. So let me discuss the logic embedded in the code. So internal nodes nil, that means if the tree is empty, then there will be nothing included in the list. Internal nodes, if that is a tree which is having anonymous variable for the root, but it is having no left child, no right child, then obviously in the set nothing is going to be included, because we are not going to include any leaf nodes. We are going to include non-leaf internal nodes. So my next clause is that internal nodes, that is T, X, L, R, will produce X and S. Internal nodes L, SL, internal nodes R, SR. Then if you go on appending SL and SR, I'm going to give this S as the output. So this S will be coming here and X will remain as the head part and S will be the tail of this output list. In this way, the predicate internal nodes have been coded, and here we have shown you that how the outputs are coming and how it is generating the set of non-leaf nodes of a given binary tree.
I think now you are getting this logic, how my code has been written and is getting executed. Thanks for watching this video.